Hello, my name is Kev Parker-Minotti, and I will be doing the terrain model briefing for Operation Bruiser. Let me first orient you to my terrain model. Northing is going in this direction, facing the awesome Marpat poncho. Our area of operations is bounded by the 75 easting, and then the 76 easting for assault operations, and then to the north off of the scale's terrain model is 77 easting, encompassing the final grid square. Also, we have the 77 northing and the 75 northing respectively for the area. Now you got it. We'll now go into the phase 3 isolation phase. This phase will begin with 1st Platoon Charlie Company in ORP 1 here, no later than 02/02/30 May 2020. They will then conduct a leader's recon, first moving up top of Black Cat Mountain to approximately this position to confirm or deny the support by fire position and put in the AGs as well as a saw gunner into this position. They'll then backtrack the way they came, be counted back to the ORP, follow down in this direction, come over to approximately, they're going to cross the road right here, come up to the back side or the north side of Florence Mountain and confirm or deny if a breach is required or if there are any obstacles or enemy in the location. Then follow back the path they planned for the assault and come back to the ORP. Key movements and dates for this. Once all of this occurs, 1st and 2nd squads, in the order of march of 1st squad, 2nd squad, platoon sergeant, and 3rd squad will move to their assault positions. 1st and 2nd squad will be on their assault positions approximately on phase line Baskin, right here, no later than 02/05/30 May 2020. 3rd squad will take up, they hit their positions approximately along phase line Baskin. 3rd squad will take up its screening position to the north of them along phase line Tiger King, approximately here, to provide early warning and to deal with any vehicle QRF. And 4th squad will place itself in support by fire position with a platoon leader here on Black Cat Mountain, no later than 02/05/30 May. The X check for taking or for occupying support by fire position is Lions. This phase will end when all squads are in position no later than 02/05/40 May. And the X check Indians will be passed. Got it. We'll now do phase 4 actions on phase for Operation Bruiser. This phase begins when all squads are in assault positions and the X check Indians has been passed no later than 02/05/40 May. First, I'd like to orient you to key terrain. Key terrain is only going to be, for this operation, the other piece of high ground, which is going to be where the support by fire position is on Black Cat Mountain, and the decisive point is going to be approximately where objective Chevy is on this high ground. 1st and 2nd squad will pass phase line Baskin to begin their assault, no later than phase line Basket Whiskey Lima 7586-7594, and it will pass the X check Orioles. 1st squad has the objective of clearing objective Chevy with the purpose of destroying enemy command and control and disrupting it. And 2nd squad is to follow and assume with that task and the purpose of providing mass on the objective and overwhelming firepower. 3rd squad will maintain a task of screening with the purpose of early warning and dealing with any enemy QRF. And the support by fire position here has a task of support by fire with the purpose of suppressing the objective. As soon as phase line Baskin is passed by the assaulting elements, approximately here, target Alpha Bravo 1035 and 45 will be fired on the target, which is approximately on objective Chevy in this location. Support by fire positions will fire from TRP 1 to TRP 2, and from TRP 2 to TRP 3 and 4, TRP 4 being in the backside of the mountain. All phase lines for this operation, so primary phase line for the initial assault will be phase line Baskin, and then the LOA, the limited advancements operation, will be phase line GW Zoo at Whiskey Lima 7566-7546. The end state of this phase is the capture of objective Chevy with the passing of the X-check Yankees no later than 02-0900 May 2020. I'd like to repeat again, this phase will end when 1st and 2nd Squad have cleared the objective and reached Phase 5, the transition to the defense, begins with the capture of objective Chevy no later than 02-0900 May. We'll then transition to the defense with the support by fire moving down Black Cat Mountain, across here, linking up with the 3rd Squad screening element and moving into the perimeter. Now we'll talk about the battle positions that will be established. BP1 will be directly here to the south, watching this roadway along, this avenue approach along phase line GW Zoo. Battle Position 4, which will have the majority of Weapon Squad, including one javelin, will be here. This will be this is the most likely and most deadly course of action, as we think QRF will move up this roadway. As you can see here, there is a obstacle belt consisting of triple strand concertina wire and anti-personnel mines with the purpose or the task of blocking the enemy here. As you can see, Battle Position 2 is covering the right flank of our position, and Battle Position 3 with 3rd Squad is protecting the rear along this road and is also reinforced with an obstacle belt. Of note, alternate battle positions are Battle Position 5, which is if Battle Position 3, as you can see, is exposed, becomes untenable, they can suck back up into the perimeter to create a stronger defense. And Battle Position 6 is also of note, as a javelin team with a gunner and a spotter will be sitting here to watch these avenues of approach. And that way, if Battle Position 2 needs to move to Battle Position 6, as that's where they will move if there's contact on this side, there's already an anti-tank asset and someone watching the road. So those are the established battle positions. The evacuation casualties will go as follows. Casualties will be brought into the middle of the perimeter, consolidated. After that, they'll be moved out to this medevac point, approximately here, which is discussed in the PowerPoint slides. EPW detainee ops. EPWs and detainees will also be brought into the center approximately where the casualties are, but separated. They'll be flexi-cuffed, blindfolded, put on the ground, their heads facing out, and their ankles crossed, and only one guard will be left with them in order to facilitate maximize security on the perimeter. Supplies will be dropped off by CH-47 at 02-1000 May 20, allowing us to begin building of obstacles. Obstacles will be established no later than 02-1300 May, and the defense in total integrated will be established no later than 02-1600 May, and will be prepared as a platoon to repel a counterattack no later than 02 May at 1945 hours. Important phase lines will be phase line Antle, which will run along this road here. This is going to be basically a phase line if the enemy decides to somehow come up this creek bed or do any movement along the road. Fires will be called based off of that. And next will be phase line Exotic, which is going to trigger Alpha Bravo 1070, which is a linear target about 300 meters right here. If any enemy passes phase line Exotic, the X check will be Cats, and phase line Exotic is at Whiskey Lima 75507508.